right, so we are packing up and heading out of this hotel that we stayed in Scottsdale, Arizona. Unfortunately, it was not a great visit. The rooms were really nice, I have to say, but the traffic was atrocious. Like, I have no other word for it. It was so loud. We literally had 2 fans, an air conditioning, two sound machines going, and we still heard it. So, and then to top it all off, as we were getting to sleep, finally, somebody next door decided to have too much to drink or something, and they were violently throwing up all night. So that was pleasant. So just to say, we are not going to be staying at this hotel. We will not name the hotel. Unfortunately, it was not a good visit, but our next stop is our cousin's, which will be a house, and that will be quiet. So on to our next adventure. Stay tuned. All right, so here is a little of Arizona State University over here, and down below you've got a little lake or river. I'm not sure what that is, but kind of reminds me of a place where Adventure with Purpose would go. If you guys haven't seen them on YouTube, definitely check them out. If you like kind of suspense things, they actually go around and find people that have drowned in the water or may have crashed into the water. So if you want to check out that type of channel, they are called Adventures with Purpose.
All right, Lake Havasu. There's a sign.
What is up, YouTube?
Hello.
We have made it to a Lake Havasu where my cousin lives. She directed us to go to this first Goodwill here, so that's what we're gonna do. And we have a few more stops to make. I think we're gonna go to a hospice and then maybe another Goodwill. So definitely gonna be a thrifting day for us. So stay tuned for all of our goodies. All right, check out the first rack here. $74.99. What is that made out of? Gold? That's crazy. Oh, here's a Carhartt for $8.99, brand new with tags. Okay, there is hope. All right.
Rock Revival, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Rock Revival. Ooh.
$24.99.
Oh. Ouch. Yeah. This is a cute shirt. This is cute. I'd wear something like that. My son-in-law is my favorite child. They're like, which one? All right. Going our separate ways, babe. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Heading over to the hard goods area. See if we can find anything to flip. Maybe small items, because we have limited space in the RV, I almost said RV. Limited space in the car, so let's think small. Got some dogs with instruments. Interesting. All right, so checking out the electronics area and found a couple garments. None of them are worth picking up, but I did find this AT&T handset. They have it marked at $9.50, but when I looked into it, it's missing one of the phones, unfortunately. But this would have been probably a good pickup at probably around $50 return on investment. So, bummer deal. Let's see if we can find anything else.
Pink Floyd for $5.99. Oh, this is the new one too. Here is an Orvis jacket, which would be a go-to brand to cop up because they do really well, but the price tag for this one was too high, so I just passed on this. Okay, normally Abercrombie doesn't resell well, but I didn't recognize the tag when I first looked at it. So after reviewing it on Google Images, I noticed that this tag is a vintage tag. Unfortunately, this vintage shirt doesn't resell very well, so I put it back.
Alright, so it looks like I found this Kodak camera, which I know Kodak doesn't do amazingly well. This is like an easy share, I guess, and it does have a couple of the items with it, the cord, the disc. It just takes AA batteries. Got the manual, and it looks like these probably go around $40 we can get for it. Unfortunately, there's no price on it, so I'm gonna have to go up to the front to find out if they are gonna price it well enough for us to pick up. All right, so my cousin and my auntie just came and surprised us. They said they were gonna meet us at the other store, but they surprised us here. Kind of weird. I kind of felt their presence. Oh my gosh, do you guys know who that is? Look who that is. Oh my gosh. Do you know who that is? Trips. Oh my god, do you know who that is?
Oh my gosh, it's trips and flips in our Havasu Goodwill. Oh my gosh.
Hey guys.
Hey. Oh my god, it is. It's trips and flips.
But anyways, I found a couple of these mitts here, and they do have them priced up. Like this one's not too bad, $6.49. And then they have this one at $8.49, which isn't terrible, but I was a little bit hesitant to look it up because they are priced higher. But I did look up this one, and this looks like it's going to be a really, really good pickup, even at the $8.49 price point. So I'm going to go ahead and look into these other ones to see if they're worth picking up as well. Alright, so checking out the hanging bags area. I love finding stuff in these. Even if you find just one thing in the bag, it might be worth your pickup. But what I actually did find was this bag right here, which is by Susan Lucci. Now, I'm not sure if it's been used or not. Definitely have to look into it. But if it hasn't, these things can do really, really well. So right there, it looks like it is used. It's got the sponges, it's got the tool, so it might be still worth picking up. It is still $7.49, so definitely have to look more into that. But I did find more over here. Here's more of the set, and it looks like this stuff does extremely well. So I'm gonna look it up and see what happens. See if we can find any more of that brand. I've never found it before, so I'm excited. Found a lot of these like Neutrogena lotions, which might be good for personal use. I'm not seeing any more of that stuff. This might be it. No, that's a different brand. And I believe this is some kind of Mary Kay stuff, actually. So I'll definitely be looking into that one as well.
I don't know what it is, but this is the funniest thing ever. All Disney World shirt. Star Wars with Darth Vader. Man, that's funny. $9.99. One in Parks. Alright, we got, looks like a Little Caesar shirt here. 2XL, $3.99. Here's the, yep, there's the logo right there. Kind of cool. Yeah, the work shirt for them, for sure. Here's a vintage Montgomery Ward sweater. The comps on these are nothing to get excited about. But the sweaters you do definitely want to look out for are the ones that are made of mohair. which is definitely a great resale value.
Oh, this looks like something my cousin might like. Only for $250. I think it's like some sort of trivet, so I'm going to show that to her, see if something she might like to get. Alright, so I just came across this really cool mouse. It looks like it's handmade. You can see the signature on the bottom there, but this is just a really cool piece. Like, I'm not even sure how they made this, honestly. Super cute. It's kind of like a decoupage. I believe they used paper, because this looks like paper right here. I don't know if there'd be something that somebody would buy, but just a really cool piece. Shout out to N&M who created that. Alright, so speaking of cool pieces, I think this is another handmade one. It's made out of an egg. I don't know if it's a real egg, but it's a clown. 1994 for $3.99. I think I'm gonna pick this up. It's just too cool to leave behind. We'll put him up here on my purse to keep him safe. Checking out the blankets, and then on top they have a bunch of these pillows. Now you guys know I love finding these needlepoint tapestry, and this is exactly what I like to find. It is homemade, you can tell just by the stitching, and for $2.49 we're definitely picking this up because people absolutely love their animals. Alright, so check out this quilt. Somebody handmade this. It's really cool. It's got some girls on there, and it's like a country type western theme. I actually think my cousin would really like this, so I'm going to see if this is something she would like, but I might end up looking this up to see if it would be worth selling online. Alright, so my cousin came across this tank top. She goes, $20 for a tank top? And I said, well, what's the brand? And she showed me. I'm like, oh, I don't know the brand. I'm like, wait, I know that brand. That's Fiore. So they are right by pricing this up, because it is brand new with tags. I mean, who would donate a $50 tank top? But somebody did. So unfortunately, we're not going to pay $20 to make $40 plus shipping or free shipping. So sadly, we have to leave it. But good find, Ange. Alright, so I am on my way back over to put these Susan Lucci things away. Unfortunately, a lot of them are opened and used, and you just can't sell that type of stuff on eBay. I could put them up on Mercari. You just won't get enough for them, and paying $7.50 a bag, I just feel it's not really worth the investment. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave those behind. Alright, so checking out the baby blankets, which I'm like super stoked on because they have like a ton to look at. But the only one that I came across that I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull the trigger on is this bear blanket. Intrigued me because it looked old and it has the satin trim, which I like to look out for. That usually means it's vintage, not always, but it is one indication. Also, it just has a made in the USA, which you guys know that's probably vintage, and it's acrylic. So, but I did a Google image search on it, and it looks like it's a Gerber blanket. And there is one sold, a couple listed. It might take a little bit for it to sell, but for $4.50, I think we're going to go ahead and pick that up.
Alright guys, looks like some Nobles, $148.79, so that's a doable price, especially for here. The last time I was looking for Nobles, or the last time I did find Nobles, they were damaged, like a big hole and a nasty stain on it, but I'll look these up. Looks like they're in good condition here. Switch it here. Clean that up. Oh, snag there.
Alright, so bummer on this clown egg that I was going to pick up for $3.99. His nose is broken, so I think unfortunately I'm going to leave him behind. Alright, what do you got?
That's what I found.
Ooh, that's cool. That looks vintage. Nice vintage tag right there. Oh yeah. That's cool. What did
The stitching is what I thought was cool.
okay. Yeah. Yep, and look at the eyelet. Definitely brings us back to our childhood with the eyelet. I still love that eyelet stuff. Yeah, that's cool. Thanks, honey.
Sure.
All right, so we just rolled up to another Goodwill here in Lake Havasu. We got my cousin, my auntie over there, my nephew Trevor, and my niece over there, Cheyenne. And of course, you know Kevin.
Hi.
So we are heading in, see if we can find some major stuff to flip. All right, so I came across this bear here. I guess it's a Nisbet from England, definitely vintage. I've been looking him up. I haven't found the exact one, but I think he's gonna be pretty good for picking him up for $4.49. Got a little shopping partner here with me. Isn't it so cool though? But too bad the stitching's coming out. Look, of the soda.
Oh yeah.
The French fries.
I have one.
All right, check out this guy. So I found him and I was super excited because, as you can tell, he is really, really vintage. But look at that price. Yikes. I don't know how much he's worth, but I don't think he's worth picking up for 20. All right, I'm not even gonna attempt this area. Unfortunately, it's a little too overwhelming for me. Even me, yes, a thrifter, to go through this madness over here. All right, in the purses and bags area, they have a ton, which is crazy. A little bit harder to go through, but I did find an interesting bag here. It is called a chala, and I have picked up these in the past. Now they want $6.49 for this, but I'm definitely gonna look this up because sometimes those bags do really, really well. And as I was looking at that, I actually noticed this was a fossil, and I'm wondering if this is a vintage one. If it isn't, it's pretty wrecked, honestly. Definitely well loved, but really, really cool little bag here. I'll probably look up that one as well. And then this one kind of caught my eye too. I don't think it's anything, but it's called Girl Trendy, I guess. Just pretty cool. I know this brand, Lou Joe. All right, so I ended up finding this last minute, this shirt that came out on a rack. It is a genuine leather shirt, but after looking it up on eBay, it looks like there was one listed but none sold. So at that price point, and we're trying to be more minimalistic, so we ended up just leaving it. All right, so I am going to go ahead and pick up this purse. I'm not sure how much the value. It's a handmade, but it's hand painted. We couldn't find anything on it. Just looks really, really cool. And getting that purse. That is it. Catch you on the flip side.